I'm joined today by Assembly Minority Leader John DiMaio. Thanks for being with me today, John.
Good to be here, Regina.
Well, it's all things budget, and I know it's a subject that it's near and dear to your heart. There's lots of conversations about, how do we address some of the affordability issues in New Jersey, right? And do we need to moderate spending or raise taxes? And how do you think about the budget this year?
Well, we're currently at a $54 billion budget. There's plenty of room to make adjustments with that money and use it in better ways to help the people in New Jersey. There's a big budget, lots of money being spent, and not all of it to the best use. So there's certainly things we can do within the existing. I have doubts in my mind whether that's what the governor is going to push for in his speech today. But for all they talk about with aid for schools and shifting money around, we do nothing for property taxes, the most difficult tax to pay in the state of New Jersey for everyone, whether they be renters or people who own their own homes, young couples starting out. So the affordability issue is big. We've put out a myriad of proposals, anything from reindexing the tax brackets to inflation each year, which would be a help to middle-class families. So there's plenty to do to help people in New Jersey, but I'm afraid we're not going to hear a lot of that today.
It has to be worrisome, don't you think, that revenue results this year are down, right? We're collecting less this year than last year, and spending is going to go up. Who does math like that except Trenton?
Well, that's exactly right. The reality is we're not very efficient with the way we do business in New Jersey. There's things that could be done. This governor refuses to do them. We shouldn't be spending more money. We should be looking for efficiencies, and we should be looking to cut back on spending and rerouting money to real needs.
What would be the number one target for you in terms of spending?
Well, look, the last days of the budget last year, they added $1.5 billion.
Could start there.
The best thing I've heard from a Democrat lately is former Governor McGreevey saying that we shouldn't do the Pompidou. I couldn't agree more. It should be cut. The money should go back to the taxpayers of the state of New Jersey and spent in more effective ways. We need to cut taxes for the middle class. We need to find a way to get a handle on property taxes. Property taxes went up 3.3% last year, even with a 2% levy cap, because there's exceptions. And any chance any local unit has to raise them because they're not getting the aid from Trenton, particularly some school districts being cut this year. Right. So that's not going to help property taxpayers.
Well, we'd love to have you come back and talk about property taxes some more because, as you say, it is always the number one issue that comes up whenever anybody polls or does any research, but it seems to be a stubborn problem that people don't know how to solve.
You won't hear a problem-solving solution today on the issue either, I'm afraid.
All right, we'll have you back and hear yours. Thank you very much, Leader.
Thanks, Regina.